Well, welcome back, and this is episode number 32. And of course, I wish everyone a healthy and happy new year in 2022. And it looks as though I have two different episode 31s. Don't know how I managed that, but whatever, I messed up. Not the first time. My hiatus was shorter than expected, only a few weeks ago, and there's always more material in this world. So my wife calls me up and asks if she can buy a new vacuum and two new lamps for our living room. And it's about 10 days before Christmas. And I tell her, sure, no problem. But your Christmas is now over. My Merry Christmas and my Christmas shopping is now done. I always wanted to make a pitch to a cartoonist with a picture of a man talking to a woman in a bar saying to her, I really love your mind. The Golden Temple, which is the Sri Harmandir Sahib in the Sikh city of Amritsar, serves anywhere from 75,000 to 100,000 meals every day for free. Yes, I repeat, that's 75,000 to 100,000 meals a day for free. I don't know if there's anything on this planet that's more impressive than that. If you know of any, let me know. My thought on this is that I would love to work there as a maitre d'. Yes, welcome to the Golden Temple. Do you have a reservation? What's the name again? Oh, Batrani? Okay, thank you. And it's a reservation for 3,000. You had 3,200 a few days ago. Was everything okay? Okay, but let me see. Where can I place you? And there's no tables there either. Everyone sits on the ground. And I know if I lived there, I'd be there at least 4 to 5 days a week. And they must take donations from someone. Okay, I'm showing my elevated age of 68 here, so I'm going to list the advantages of a rotary phone over a cell phone. And here we go. No text messages, no emails, no social media. You don't have to bring it with you everywhere. You don't have to buy a phone mount for your vehicle. You don't have to charge a rotary phone. Hanging up is so much easier. Dialing is easier too, since you don't have to ask Siri any questions to which she replies about 3 or 4 different times, since she misinterpreted what you asked her. Nobody buzzing you while you're driving in heavy traffic on a highway. No notifications, no annoying ads. It doesn't cost $800 to buy. Most of them were included in the package when you signed up with the carrier. No screens. You don't have to worry about damaging them. No wacky tech applications for unlocking your phone. No rice needed to reincarnate their existence when dropped in the ocean, pool, or standing water. No earbuds, no wallpaper, no ringtones, no applications or themes. More secure from emergencies than cell phones. Those cell phones are much more versatile and useful than a rotary phone. Rotary phones don't explode or overheat, no distractions, and they have better sound quality and clarity. So there you go. I will be turning in my iPhone 8 for a rotary phone this week. Well, not really. I enjoy a good wine now and then, but I have to admit that the wine descriptions and evaluations that the connoisseurs suggest are a bit beyond me. I do understand some of them on a basic level, but the critical news from the masters escape me, such as their descriptions as buttery, dense, creamy, toasty, oaky, blackberry, cassis, velvety, vanilla, caramel, grassy, grainy, jammy, cherry-like, floral accents, tannins, exotic spices, soft and round, cinnamon and cloves, silky smooth, and medium bodies, etc. I do have a subtle sense for some of them, but again, most of them are a bit too haughty and snobbish for me. And after a glass and a half or so, they get way out of reach. You know how alcohol is. The buzz outweighs the subtle velvet notes of oak, blackberry, and cassis. Just pour me another glass, thank you. So on Christmas Day, my wife and son, who has been in a facility after having a stroke 3.5 years ago, and he's been approved to live on his own as we're looking for apartments for him to start a new life. We were able to take him out for a 6-hour pass, and we visited some friends. And when we got there, I told him to enjoy himself and stated publicly at their house, "Have a good time, John Mark. You'll hear a lot of tall tales here, and don't believe anything these people say. They're all crazy." So when we departed, he said to me, "Dad, I had a great time, and none of these people were crazy. They were delightful. You're the one who's crazy." And I replied by saying, "I know, Jim Mark, you're right. Perception is relative." I recalled that my freshman teacher in high school decided, for fun, to select what he thought to be the best dressed male and female students in the class. And this is a true story. And when he chose me as the best dressed boy in the class, one of the girls in the class shouted out, "What? How did you come up with him as the best dressed boy in the class? He doesn't dress that well." And I was surprised myself, and everyone in the class laughed. And naturally, she happened to be my first girlfriend at age 13, but we drifted apart and always remained friends, and she was always a good egg. And she didn't mean it, I think. And that is the end. This was a short one, and we will see you soon. Thank you.